We'll get going here in just a second, guys. I'll be right back. Alright. I did hit my volume game. So first off, yes, Infinite High-Vis has returned. And yes, it is like almost 3 o'clock in the morning for me, but I'm still streaming because I literally fell asleep at like 8 o'clock because my body just decided to crap itself out. Like I was fighting to stay awake for like an hour straight. Hour just got triggered out of nowhere, so my eyes were like super itchy. I couldn't breathe. Well, did the one end literally not take? Okay. I hate this computer sometimes. There we go. But yeah. Fell asleep about 8:30 after just feel like crap. Woke up about 10:30, 11 o'clock, and I haven't been able to fall asleep since. So I'm playing like 2 servers. I'm going back to bed, maybe. So that's the reason you were finally. Sorry, not sorry. We'll get going here in just a second. I gotta sort the Discord situation out here. Stream that thing is working. I'm really not promoting this stream because I'm really not expecting many people to join because it's just so late and I really don't care. I don't know what happened with that. Oh, I know exactly what happened. Just mispressed keystrokes. Okay, there we go. Forgot to do that. Sorry, not sorry. But anyways, let's just see what we can get for like a server or 2, and then I'm probably gonna try to call it, see if I can't fall back asleep. Worst comes to worst, we end up playing till the sun rises again. This is why if you're actually gonna fall asleep, just get yourself ready for bed and go to bed and just go to sleep. Don't be like me and it's like you tried to take a nap. Who is in my server? But either way, I was not gonna fall back to sleep. Why? Is there like 5 random people in my server? Okay, you're all about to get kicked out. Unless it's a 14-4 with 6.3k cape. Okay, I guess we're gonna stick with this server and hope for the best. Yes, 4, 6. Okay. And also, I was able to sleep. At least I was able to sleep off a freaking headache, but whatever. I also have to kind of stay quiet because everybody else is asleep, which is why I sound like I'm like dead inside. But whatever, I really don't care. Let's just see how this server goes, because I mean, it looks pretty decent either way. SRH is guys more than enough. Lives is more than enough. The relative humidities are a little bit concerning, but with that being said, I'm just gonna pull out Dom 2. We need to rush to which storm? Okay, those spawns are just horrible, and they're probably both gonna be 2 picks, but whatever. And we see that one that lifted over there. I don't know why that's not showing up either. Okay, that's good to know. Lock a vehicle for the hex event. And then I'm probably gonna sleep till like 10 and then probably function for the rest of the day. Okay, hold up. That is a new storm. I was wondering if that was or if that was like a recycle. I thought that was lifting, but nope, it's not. Okay, that is a decent stovepipe that looks like it's gonna try to grow fast. That's a little concerning there, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, sort that's still a thing. Should have got some water down too. Oops. So let's make sure the code's right. Yay. Okay. If that one could barely survive an intercept of a 2,000 plus mile an hour tornado, I think it might be okay. I don't know. I mean, I was also not getting too terribly strong winds, and I was like 8.5 miles away from the core. What would have been the core? Maybe 9 miles from the core. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is with my luck in Dom 1, but it's just insane. I think I need to be going for that old tornado, dude. I think I'm gonna try to rush to that old tornado. That one just... I mean, that is screaming 240 plus right now, and this other one's gonna take a minute to straighten, and I could catch that pretty quickly with the charger or something. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to go for it. I don't know what that range folding is about, but... we really do need to monitor this one funkily, because it could get crazy pretty quickly. It's gonna take some time to strengthen due to the lower dues, but you know what? It is what it is. This first one looks like it's strengthening pretty well. There's still a Christmas too. That's crazy, bro. And the fact we'll almost fell in a server at like 3 in the morning, it's kind of just ridiculous, bro. Like, Oh my gosh, my brain cells are fried. I also don't have my meds on me, so that's another reason why things are just like so messed up right now with my sleep schedule and everything. Oh, it's all a mess right now. Yep. And as you can tell, yes, I'm on my main account. I'm just gonna be on my main account for a little bit right now. I don't want to start anything new. The reason I'm really new to this is because, well, I got like so much other videos in the works. I have one video that'll hopefully come up by Wednesday, but next Wednesday, not next Wednesday, this Wednesday coming up. It should have been out last Wednesday because, well, I'll explain why in the video, but it ended up getting pushed back, and then this 90 million cape stuff kind of threw a loop in this. So now it's way more behind because I had to focus on the 90 million cape video because we all tried to do our best to post it on today at 12, and I managed to do that, but I literally stayed up to like 2:30 in the morning and fell asleep on the couch. Anyways, moving on. Okay, turn down to it's trying to go southeast. I noticed that as well. Slight southeast shift. Go, 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 go. We'll get one probe down and then we're gonna run. Put this one probe down and get out of here. Put this one probe and get the heck out of here. Oh, it feels so weird to not have fluctuating whip fields from going from 100 to 300 immediately and being instantaneously vaporized and looking like we got spaghettified by a black hole, dude. I actually think I'm getting a good probe hit. 178, not bad at all. Okay. 194, I wonder if it peaked already. It's acting like it did. Okay, never mind. It definitely did. A 210. Okay, not bad at all. It looked like a 240 velocity, but it kind of gets skewed sometimes in that area because of where the radar beam is at. Alright, 210 max it seems like on this one. Not a horrible probe hit. Okay, 2 black and a white velocity on the velocity. Let's get tornado attack out. I have a sneaking suspicion this is like 250 plus. Maybe 270, I'm not gonna lie. And I'd rather be probe cycling this thing. That eastern one looks like it's already getting strong, well up to the 200s as well. Let's not be too stupid with this, but play aggressive. If you haven't seen the recent video, the one tornado was likely 3,000 plus. I'm not gonna lie. It feels so weird to not have a tornado that's like 2,500 plus on the ground right now, just trying to spaghettify everything and just break the game. But I'm kind of glad we're getting back to normal pacing here. Alright, I got one probe down. I'm putting another one down right about here. It is shifting a bit northeast. So we are good there. We gotta get out. We gotta get out. We gotta get out. I probably gotta get rid of this first probe. Yeah, just get rid of it. Because I have no hope in that probe at all. Oh, I probably gotta repair my DOMs. They're probably like fully destroyed. Oh my gosh, that shifted a lot more northeast. I'm putting one more probe down. I'm honestly just gonna leave this tornado. This thing's gonna be an absolute pain to deal with, and I'm not gonna deal with it. Farm equipment's going. I'm putting this other probe right here. There's a good chance it shifts a bit more north, and I'm just not gonna deal with that right now. 148, yeah, that was not a great hit. I also think that thing's well past its peak, so I'm gonna go for the new one. Did the new one actually already peak? Are you serious? It peaked for like 3 scans? Brother. Okay. Well, that tornado might be a joke. I don't know. We do have another new storm though. We might be able to just rush down to Hibbing. It's gonna be barely on map, and that's picking up again. This one's dead. I think I just stick with this one for now before I get south. As soon as that southern one comes to the ground, I might just go for it. What's this probe getting, by the way? Okay, I got 212. Perfect, let's get north and get back in front of this thing. Okay, black on the velocity again. I think that's black and white on the velocity again. No, just black on the velocity. Alright, let's get 2 new probes and get back in front of this thing. Let's get up to the dirt road and put 2 of your probes down right down there. Cruise control, why did you turn off? Hello? Do I want to do that? Do I want to get to the 83? Let's play aggressive and just do it on this road. I can work my way to the 83 a little bit later on, and it looks like it's shifting up a little bit east. I'm anticipating a possible east shift, so I'm going to put a probe down right here. Scoot up this way. Kind of pin this thing down a little bit in case it does a little bit more of a north shift. There's another vehicle. I think that's a tornado attack as well. Is that a tornado attack? Oh, that's a Dom 1 that got lofted. Kind of hard to tell, but we're gonna get out of here, brother. Did you have to do that game? That's one way to wake you up. Is that armor really getting big now? Okay, that's a little alarming, if that's the case. Alright, stop right here. What are these probes getting? Did this thing just go like dead east? Are we seriously doing this right now, game? Oh, you gotta be kidding me if you're gonna go east like that. Okay, 244 and the other probe missed. I was trying to be cautious with that one probe, but I think I'm just gonna have to keep trying to stay in front of this. 244 makes sense from what I saw in the velocity. Wow, that armor was gonna get bigger. I probably should be paying attention for a recycle on that, possibly. But we're gonna stick with this one and try to get another probe in front of it. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Put it right... Yeah, put it right here, put it right here, put it right here. Get the heck out of here. Get the heck out of here. Go, 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 go. Get out, get out, get out, get out. Just gonna probe cycle this darn thing. I'll put another probe right here. That's what I meant. Get in the vehicle. 117, 163. Okay, it's definitely picking up. 185, stop drifting. About 185 max on that probe. 223, 229. It is actually pretty darn strong, dudes. Even still. Oh. That's gonna lift at his peak width. That's a little scary to know. But 229 max on this one, this other probe completely missed because it shifted north. I'm gonna leave that probe just in case if it actually does get something, because it might get engine funnel. Stop. It's not gonna get anything. Back up, back up, back up. I overshot this. That probe ain't getting squat. This probe's gonna go down right here. Get the heck out of here. Get the heck out of here. Game, learn what a driver's seat is. Learn how to drive. Get out. Off-roading. Oh, you're going so much more north. Why? Why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this to me? Oh my gosh, so many people are going as well. Put this other probe right here. I don't know what that's gonna get, because it's probably gonna wobble back east. 218 on this probe still, so still pretty darn strong, dude. Get rid of that probe. Where's this probe at? Alright, stop, 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 stop. This other probe took a pretty decent hit. Oh, I thought it did. I guess not. 162. Cruise control turned off for no reason, but it's perfect because I got a probe right in front of that, and we're gonna get out of here. Yeah, 162, that's not a great hit. It was okay, but it's not great. It's only 3, it's not 5. And I already slept for like 3 hours already, so don't worry too much about it. I'll probably call it in a little bit anyways. If I can actually sleep. RIP. They ain't even close to 5 right now. Alright, what do we get on this probe? 222. Okay, that's not bad at all. Let's go ahead and just get rid of that probe. Another tower probe. Still just maintaining like 220s. I should put the probes down right here. I need to only put down one because I need to run for my life. Game, lower the driver's seat is, please. Oh my gosh, get out of here. That's gonna get a good hit. What's that gonna get? Oh, that vehicle just went. I wasn't paying attention to what vehicle that was. I can't see anything because of this grass. 209 still. And let's drop this other one right here and get the heck out. Get in and get the heck out. Go, 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 go. You're just probe cycling the crap out of this thing, dude. I think I'm gonna let it go and go south. I am definitely not putting an all-nighter stream at all. It is definitely not happening. Whatever triggered my allergies last night or whatnot, dude, my throat's just like dying now too, so whatever. I'm probably gonna have to get some water in a bit. It is what it is. And also, if you're wondering why I'm consuming caffeine right now, it's such a low amount. It's only like 50 grams of caffeine. Not even. I mean, what is this? Like 50, like 48 grams of caffeine. Milligrams of caffeine, I meant. Oh my gosh. Work brain. Yeah, about 48 milligrams of caffeine. That will probably put me to sleep more than anything. If it does the rare thing of waking me up, I'm gonna actually tweak. Okay, that's a little big. What did this probe get? 188. Okay. This other one's gonna have a decently big wind field, so we gotta be ready for that. We're just gonna go back into Dom 2 once we get a bit closer, like once we get into like the 53 area. For joining now, if you're wondering why I'm streaming this at 3 in the morning, well, biggest reason why is I've always slept for 3 hours. I've been trying to stay awake before then for like an hour and then fell asleep and then woke back up, and I haven't been able to fall back asleep since. My brain's functioning enough where it's just not going to stop functioning. So I've come to do this instead for about 2 servers, and I'm probably going to cut it off for the early morning stuff and then do something maybe a little bit later on into the day. Probably evening time, I'll do another stream. I just kind of want to see what I get, and I was like, I'm just going to do this on stream because why not? Two servers is probably all I'm going to need to go back to sleep, honestly. Let's see if this caffeine actually puts me to sleep like it normally does. And there's our next tornado. Looks pretty darn decent. This one was garbage. And that one's still pretty decent, but it's going off map. This one looked like it's probably about 220 at some point, like right now, actually. So this thing might be a little strong. It's definitely going to be in the 200s. Also, if you're just now joining, this is the server we are playing right now. It's a pretty solid 44. Low relative humidity. I would have liked it to be a little bit higher. And if it was a little bit higher, I think we would have guaranteed more chances of wedges. It seems like there's a fine line with how wedges form. It needs to be like just a little bit higher, but not like stupidly high. And that's where I see almost all the bigger wedges come from. That's one thing I've noticed. Alright, Dom 2's coming back out, because why not? Kind of gets lame doing tornado tag too much. Had to do it because of the terrain, though. Okay, black and velocity on the Hazel radar. That is a little concerning right now. I'd probably put that at like a 240, 250 gust. Oh, power flashes, power flashes. Let's slow down and figure out where this thing's going. It looks like it's coming right my way. Stop. It's coming right my way, I think. Okay. What do I want to do? Do I want to put a probe here just in case if it wobbles north? Turn around, turn around, turn around just a little bit. It's wobbling a little bit more east than I thought. We don't have to move too much right now. For this first probe, I'm just gonna put it right here. Try to not get yoinked. And I'm gonna move a little bit more east because it seems like it might wobble a bit more east. I don't want to play too stupid with this, but I'm seeing that shift a good little bit. Still back in the velocity. And it looks like it's gonna come really close to here. I see left to right movement. I see right to left movement still. So I'm actually gonna drop onto this dirt road. This one probe's not gonna get anything. Not even worth keeping around. Got one probe in the dream. Put it right here, put it right here. I'm actually gonna scramble for another one. Because I'm gonna get out of here. I don't want to intercept this thing right now. It's gonna be a death sentence if I do. This is not safe to intercept. This is not safe to intercept one bit. Go east, go east, go east, go east. That probe's gonna get something decent, I hope. It might take a really good hit. I have 137, 175, 197. Okay, still pretty decently strong. It is expanding too. And that roar is loud. 243. Okay, yep, that's what I thought. I figured that roar with the roar being that loud is probably gonna be pretty decently strong. Sustaining like 200, like 215 on those gusts right there. Oh, there's a armadillo right there. Alright, really good probe hit on this one. I'm gonna leave that probe down. What's the velocity look like? Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. This other probe should be going in now, and we are gonna turn here. And that looks like it's got some pretty good motion, dude. 264, okay. Oh yeah, that's like going nuts right on the top of the probe, like, or right next to the probe. Dang it, the probe missed. Black and white on the velocity and shifted even more north away from the probe. Nice. That is just fantastic, game. I love when you constantly just shift out of nowhere for no reason. Are you going dead north or what are you doing? I'm gonna put one right here because I think it's gonna be really close. Get in the driver's seat, go north just a little bit more. And put the other probe down. I'm not moving up too much here. It's probably all the far I'm gonna go with this one. Put this one right here. Hopefully I don't split the difference because it's very tiny at the base still. Yeah, it's just gonna stay right there. I want to hope for the best on that. This first probe's likely just gonna miss. This first probe's gonna miss probably. I mean, this thing's tracking right into Hazleton. Yeah, I'll get rid of that probe. 158 on that one. 207. 216. 228 I saw. Alright, 228 max on that one. Gosh, dude, this thing just got tiny. Yeah, gummit. Stop. This thing's going a lot more north than I thought. I didn't realize it shifted. I thought it shifted more east like it looked like it was, and then it just went way back north. Let's go for an out of winds intercept. White's in the velocity. Let's get close. I'm going to deploy. Stop. Stop. It's crossing right in front of me. We're going to go ahead and go down. Yep, we're at 150, 160 right now. Crossing right in front of me. 177. Oh, we're gone. That was a 190. Guys, from a subword. We just got absolutely obliterated by a subword there. Oh, we're about to go right back into this. Oh yeah, flung me right in front of this path, didn't it? Okay, now it's gonna cross right behind me. Let's go ahead and get up then. Okay, this thing is still pretty strong. Why isn't the velocity still? Maintaining that. Okay. We need to actually try to get back in front of this thing. This thing's definitely 240 plus, even still. Oh, watch the power line. Yeah, those things. Watch the poles. The power poles. Three seconds now, white sun velocity. Turn north here, don't miss the turn. Off-roading again in this garbage area, which means I'll probably just pull out tornado attack again. I did get a good use out of Dom too, and I did live that intercept. Barely, but I did. Well, I didn't roll that bad, so I lived it pretty well. 4 seconds now, white sun velocity, and it just went away on that fifth. Crazy, dude, that it held it for that long. Means moving dead north. It might be shifting more northeast in a bit here, or actually might. Either that or it's going to go northwest. It's got two options that I see happening right now. And a better option, and the more likely option I see this thing is doing a northwest shift. Why, Cruise Control, are you doing this to me? Get back in front of this darn thing. Okay, yeah, it looks like it's still going dead north right now, and I'm gonna get a probe right in front of this thing. Where's this road at? Right here. Turn. This thing's still pretty darn strong, dude. It's like 230, it's still like 240. I put a probe right here. That should be pretty good. It is veering slightly west. Go north. Nope, never mind. It veered slightly east. Drop this probe right here, and we gotta run. Not the driver's seat game. Come on, work with me. Completely missed on that probe. 128 on that one. I barely got out of time. He's just wobbling all over the place, dude. I think that probe missed as well. Never mind. 181. I didn't miss. Get back in the vehicle. We are gonna go north, and we gotta get out here. 181 max. Okay, so this thing is definitely weakening a good little bit. Oh, I want to go on this dirt road. That is a tree. I saw the screenshots of that 6-miler. I'm pretty sure that server wasn't even... If that was from the 21... Whatever that server was, the 21 SCP server, I don't even think that was supposed to be there. And apparently it got leaked. But either way, I still saw it. I don't know which server it came from. And we missed. Nice. I think that will do it for this server. I don't think it's going to do too much more. Never mind. We have a storm spawn down south, and I think I'm still going to keep up on this one. Despite it probably being past this peak, 22.6. I think that was a different server then. Okay, never mind. Either that was 22.6 that apparently was leaked that wasn't supposed to be, but whatever. Let's get to the 26. It looks like it's still going to be pretty decent. We did get a... I mean, that spawn is... Okay, that spawn's horrible. That is actually a horrible spawn. I don't even think that's worth going after. That's not even coming on radar unless it goes dead north. Kind of like this thing did. Let's stop, put a probe right here. Just prepare in advance, and it actually looks like it's coming right this way. I'm going to back up just a little bit, put another probe down. The other side of this road. If it goes dead north, we're just missing. I'll come back and pick these probes up. I think I'm also just gonna intercept this thing and hope for the best. Actually, how about we move this probe just a tad bit west? Or get the stall bug. That's also an option game. Get in the driver's seat, scoot up just a little bit, not much. Get up to speed and hit the brakes. I am not moving that thing much at all. I just want to be ready in case. We're gonna go ahead and try to intercept this thing. It's gonna be a little sketch, but we're gonna try. Alright, let's go ahead and go down and hope we can survive. Oh yeah, I think the probe's gonna take a good hit. 137, 155. There's the wind field. Okay, it's definitely not strong anymore. I got a decent probe hit. There's a truck right there. 159. This thing definitely just dead. Because I know for a fact we got a good hit there. Not bad. I'll take it. 159 for the final probe, and that thing is done. Well, I could definitely say the server was not horrible. It wasn't great, though. Eh. Well, 14.4, we did get unconfirmed 264 probe. Got a couple good 200 plus probes. The one tornado peaked after like peaked at 2 seconds and died. And now this 4-star spawn is just horrendous. Yeah, that's not even coming on map. All in all, I guess it's not a horrible server. I'll give it that. It wasn't horrible by any means. It definitely could have been a bit better, though. I'm gonna wait to see what this next day is. I might try to jump to that server. I'm not gonna leech off of VIP servers. Let's just see what this next day is. 14.3. Oof. I think I'm gonna go ahead and bail on this server. And I'll give you guys the code when I can. Now it's gonna let me in. Let me send the code to you guys in just a second. I'm not gonna send any pings this way. I'm just gonna send everything to chat here. Into the chats. It is an all numbers code, which is not a common thing to see. But it happened. Like 3:20, and this is probably the only other server I'm playing tonight, so I feel like the caffeine's already doing its job. Anyways, here we go with a 74. Looks very good. Slow motion's gonna be interesting southeast day though, which is not always a great thing. Southeast days tend to be a little bit more weird to chase, but it'll be fine. I mean, when you're looking at cape values of 6100 and SOH values of 600 as well, dude, this server is bound to be pretty darn crazy. Let me send the link as well, because I figured codes don't work. Yeah, it's because we twisted. There you go, it should work. That should work now. You have to use the links. Let's go back and let's get Dom 2 back out and get right into this. Because there's rolling retwists, you almost always have to use the links. Unless you use 1D, unless you use like 2.1.2 from retwisted, then it likes to work a lot better. The newest update for some reason just messes up codes and everything. It makes it just not work, I don't know why. I'm also only doing one more server because my throat hurts like really bad for no reason. Like it's just very, it feels like it's just very raw. Again. Okay, that's what I thought. I figured it was gonna be a retwisted thing. Just retwisted being dumb. Okay. No, I don't need to do scroll through Facebook Marketplace. You have to join through the link. There's no other way you can join without the link. We still can't get in. Try to use the code, but the code probably won't work because it's retwisted. This is why we also kind of can't use the retwisted push strings because it acts weird. Then that's probably a privacy setting on your end. Okay, bro, you're not funny. And we already have another source spawn right over Funk Play. Yay! That's great. Let me troll just put you timeout for 10 seconds. Trust, totally. Pause, eviscerate him. I meant what? Oh, I didn't say nothing. Alright, it's coming to the ground right now. And of course it's gonna be small because it's gotta be a decently good relative humidity. It's okay relative humidity, but yeah, obviously gonna be small. Yep, on the ground. It's gonna come really close to the town. I bet you it shifts way more south. It comes right into town. Knowing this game is probably gonna do that, or it's gonna go dead easy, and it looks like it's heading dead south right into Prior Lake. So we are literally just gonna wait here. For real. Never mind, it's actually gonna go a bit more east, so we're probably gonna go to the Truckies and wait there instead. That's on you to add me. I don't go out my way to add other people. At least do search stuff, so if you get my username, you can add me. If you can send the connection request, that's on you. And I'll take care of it whenever I get the chance, which will probably end up being sometime later this evening. Also, don't mind my stats, people. Just don't mind the stats at all. If you haven't seen my news video, things happened. Did my stream, okay. Did this stream almost bot just like die? Can my computer stop being stupid and doing that all the time? I don't know what process is doing that, and it's so annoying. Okay, hopefully the stream elements bot works now. It's literally not been working at all for some reason. Well, it wasn't, at least for the stream. I don't know why, but whatever. Alright, only yellow TV still. We got another new rotation. That is a horrible spot for that rotation, to be honest. It's not going to drop until it's south of the 41. That's not great. I mean, it's barely got a wall call form on that. Okay, never mind, it's formed, but it's just so elevated. Not a great spot. This one's in a little bit better of an area. Well, let's see. We'll just have to see how this goes. Excuse me. Welcome to Twisted, y'all. Stop. This thing's just struggling to strengthen right now. I'm gonna give it a bit. What would cause it to struggle strengthening? 3 to 6 lapses, maybe. Yep, stream elements bot never connected. Oh, there's the new phone. Oh, that's actually gonna be big. Okay. This was also growing a good bit too. Pink to VS, okay, scoot up. Get east, get east, get east. This thing's going a lot more east right now. Yeah, both I think are gonna end up being pretty big. This is a meso scraper. The meso's basically on the ground. Almost on the ground at least. Stop. It's gonna probably cross right here, isn't it? Or it's gonna go a bit more east, so we'll keep moving then. Stop. 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 Do I wait on this thing a little bit, or do I deploy here? I might just gonna put a probe here, kind of to see what that gets. Maybe I put 2 probes here. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna let that probe be. I'm gonna shift east, put another probe down, and probably just wait to intercept this thing. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm just gonna go south. Does he know? Oh my gosh, I can't turn. Yep, welcome to a high-risk event. Because they had 90 mil visits and decided, you know what, why not give them infinite high for a little bit? That's already dying. Nice. Okay, we're just gonna leave that. 130, I didn't get a good hit either. Watch. Yeah, that's actually just all I did. Nice. That tornado probably peaked at like 170 if I had to guess. Nice. Anyways, if you're just now joining the stream, welcome to the stream. This is going to be our last server I play. I'm only playing for just a little bit, not long at all. Nice. And this is the server we are playing right now. Not going great at the moment, but there is a new tornado on the ground that's actually pretty big, and another half decent solar spawn. That goes a little bit more south. That actually should be pretty good. Oh, this thing's just like big. Yep, there it is. Big wedge in the ground. You can see both left and right edges of it. We gotta get in front of this thing. It's gonna be pretty darn decent. And I also survived it. I'm well aware of Windbreaker to get. I'm well aware of Joker also getting lofted. And I'm also well aware that I barely survived the intercepted Dom 1 with that 2500 mile/h tornado on the ground. I don't know how. I quite literally have plot armor with Dom 1. We also don't talk about that. I died pretty much like 30 seconds after I undeployed, surviving that intercept. We just don't talk about that. That never happened. You didn't see anything from that. You always saw the part where I survived. Totally. Totally not when I died as well. There was people wishing that we had a probe that didn't die nearly as fast because like, dude, the probes barely entered the funnel before they died. Even the rocket probes, which are some of the strongest probes these days, well, can be, they seem like they last way longer than HITPRs, the rocket probes. Bro, rocket probes just immediately die. All the probes were just like, it was taking like a tenth out of their health every single tick. Bro, it was insane how quickly those probes died. Yeah, you couldn't get anything. Even Borgs tried to find the eye for it and barely got it probed out and somehow got the probe numbers that he did. Yep, I figure I was gonna regret leaving that other one. Oh, go figure, and that's probably like 270. Lovely. And that rotation is, that spot is horrible, real. Oh my gosh, this service is so in. It is, but it isn't. Frick me, I should have stayed on that other one. Yep, I should have stayed north. That got big as well, go figure. And I could have been perfectly fine probing north of Sylvia. Actually, that might not be 270. That might be 250, though. Oh, we're getting Winfield from this one. It is right here. It looks like it's gonna stovepipe out here any second. It's doing that goofy tornado thing where kind of like half stovepipes have cones out right there. Yeah, it's trying to somewhat barrel out here. It's probably gonna do it real soon. I gotta get south because the Winfields are gonna get bigger when that happens. Yep, it's still piping out. It's definitely still piping out. Stop. Am I seeing any left to right? Nope, I gotta put the probe down. This Winfield's actually getting bigger, dude. I don't like that. And it's also getting closer too. It might be getting bigger as well. Just outright getting bigger, maybe. I don't know for sure. Just stovepipe out already. We know you want to. Just stop resisting. Stop resisting and do it right now. Alright, 162, 174. Okay, I took a good hit on that one. 177. Still climbing 189, 213. There we go. Got a good little gust on that. Another good gust there. I gotta stay way ahead of this to be able to get another probe down. This other probe just completely missed. I'm still gonna get something though. Seems like 213 is the max, and I took a direct hit on that thing as well. Stop. Get ready to put more probes in front of this. Yeah, 124. That probe missed. And I still think it's getting bigger. Stop. Any left to right. Not much. And if that shifts a bit more south, I should be good with that probe there. Shift a bit more north and put another probe down. I'm gonna lock my vehicle in case I yoink somebody. And this probe needs to go down right now before it's too late. Oh, Winfield's here. Don't you try to drive off on me, vehicle. Turn around. Get out of here. Oh my gosh, this Winfield's huge. Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. Run. It's stovepiped out. It's finally stovepiped out. It did it. Yep, it barreled out. Get out of here. Finally barreled out. Stovepiped out, whatever you want to call it. Oh, that might miss the probes. I think it just went like dead east too. That's gonna be close. 156. Yeah, I'm glad I left that area. 173. Took you long enough, Tornado. Yep, there you go. 197, 169 on that probe. Nice. Get rid of that one at least, because that's not even in it. Get a new probe. Oh my gosh, this Winfield's very large, dude. I gotta get more ahead of this. Get to the dirt road. This is not even safe to be close to this. That road's too late to put any probes down. 16-4, nice. Oh, there's the power flashes and a lot of the agricultural stuff is going. Go north. We're still getting Winfield down here, dude. Come on, come on, come on. Let me get it found just to put more probes down. That was PTVS is already going off map, dude. That was such a horrible spawn. This 64 is actually pretty darn good, dude. Most of the high risks are actually just really good no matter what. I got a probe down. Get in the driver's seat, game. Turn around, turn around, turn around. I am not trying to intercept this thing right now. We are already getting very high wind speeds. I'm going to take this to the last road. And probably just try to get another probe down and deploy. We gotta run, we gotta run. Oh my gosh, it's right here. Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. Anything like 13.3 and higher tends to be really good, but I mean, people sleep on the 10.3s as well, and those are the ones that like do really good for no reason. Almost any of the risks are really good, but you have to be aware of what all the thermals look like, what you're seeing with those, and trying to understand that and see what's good, what's not, what you should pass, what you shouldn't, all that kind of stuff. There's a lot more that goes to it than just composites. Okay, well, bad news. That was the second to last road, and that was the last road, and I don't think I got a great probe hit. 166. I think it actually might be dead, I'm not gonna lie. Let's get rid of that probe, get one more, and take this to the map border and just drive right into this thing. That is like 250 plus as well. Lovely. That might be like 275 plus as well. And that one is trying to barrel out as well. Are you kidding me? That's a 300. That's like a 275, 300. What is that? 3 black and 1 white? Yeah, that's probably 300. Nice! I literally was assuming that was gonna happen. Here we go, already missing a 300, and this is literally only the second server of the infinite high stuff. Nice! Alright, let's go ahead and drop, put one probe down, get in the vehicle. This thing's just dead. Game, driver's seat, please. I'm gonna have my vehicle locked for now, so you're on your own. We're gonna wait to see if another storm spawn happens, but I don't know. I'm Now starting to get tired again. But we actually did get a very good storm spawn. Finally, we got a good storm spawn. This tornado is also dead. And I also completely missed. What do we even get on Wiz? 89. Yeah, this thing just died. Not even a roar on it. That's probably like 120 max. Alright, on to the next storm. Needed a change. D1 got abused Thursday, so time to give D1 a break. Don't mind it being abused by a 2500 plus, so yeah. It got abused pretty badly. All the vehicles that I used Thursday is just, they're probably like completely destroyed. I gotta check the damage on my Dom 3 as well. I gotta do vehicle repairs, and they're gonna be like 12k each. 2 Dom 1s and a Dom 2, not Dom 2, 2 Dom 1s and a Dom 3. Those gotta get repaired because they're probably fully damaged. So I'll take care of that later this evening when I go live. I don't want to leave the server too early because you never know what happens with a good storm spawn, but there's a power pole tweaking out. Nice. I wonder what would happen if I drive into that. I know I'd probably get disconnected. Yeah, Dom 1 always gets abused, but Dom 1 took the final blow Thursday after getting abused by a 2500. And Dom 3 for that matter, dude. That was just like crazy. Why is my stream elements bot not working still, dude? Literally still not working for some reason. I don't know why. I have a weird feeling that if I leave this, I'm literally gonna miss something stupidly crazy. But, you know what? Whatever. I'm probably gonna call it here. I'm starting to get tired again. The cafe's actually putting me to sleep, which is insane. And it's gonna take forever to get to this new storm, and if it goes crazy, it goes crazy. It is what it is. I'll figure out the stream elements bot issue a little bit later. I don't know why it's not connecting. It should have connected, but it literally didn't. I don't know. Stream elements bot is so dumb sometimes. But I'm going to actually end the stream here. I need to get back to sleep. I need to sleep for at least another few hours. Thank you guys for joining this little bit of a chase here. A couple servers we played. They're okay. This one was missed a possible 300. But you know what? It is what it is. The server is probably going to put down another 300 plus and I'm going to miss it. Either way, I would be appreciative if you like this, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. check the description down below because there's a lot of stuff down there. My Discord server, my IRL server that I will do some store chasing and other vlog type stuff on. Anything that's related to IRL content, that's there. Other social media and streaming platforms are also there, so other stuff like TikTok, my Twitch, all that kind of good stuff. Go check all that out. And with that being said, I'll see you all later. Take care. Make sure to check out my 90 million cape server POV. Anyways, I'm going back to sleep.